Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games? We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours. But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list,
I haven't heard of that
it's
one.
pretty
I feel
cool,
like I've
right?
heard
And
of
I get
everything on there,
inspired
but
that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
The little woo.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! Hey, what game is this anyway?
Hey, over here! Hey, neat costume.
Oh!
Give me one of those. Ooh,
I already forgot her name. Sorry.
Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
I never played it. Sorry, I know of her because they also introduced her in Genshin Impact. Not that I really played. I played only a little bit of Genshin Impact, but
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly
what
hero,
was the game called
hunting
again
with
that
her
she's
pals.
from? I forgot.
Ow, hey, whose side are you on?
Exploring,
Wow, what is this place?
collecting all the shiny things,
Oh, funny.
and making a home.
What?
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
Rising Zero? Down.
Down you go.
Is down harder than?
Woo, better get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Ah, is that the button? I'm good.
Down. Dawn. Horizon Zero Dawn. Not down. It's close though.
Leave it.
Jeez, how long ago did that come out?
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
The spooky? Are there zombies? Ew, I hate zombie games. Ew. Oh, like Dead by Daylight. But Dead by Daylight was pretty fun though. I had fun playing Dead by Daylight. This does not look like Dead by Daylight though. That's what I mean by DBD, right? Like Left 4 Dead? Yeah, I think maybe, yeah, it seems more like Left 4 Dead style. Oh god. No more room in hell.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Oh!
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. It just shows the name on there. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes.
I saw her on my timeline
When it comes to
like
Quidditch,
interacting
we've
with
all wondered,
some people
do
that I
I have
follow,
what it takes
or some
to be
people
the next Quidditch star?
that I follow was interacting with. Honestly, I found it because she was asking about anime recommendations, and I was like, oh,
To beat your toughest
she likes
opponent?
anime. And then I went to her profile, and then I saw she likes Final Fantasy and fighting games, and I was like, oh, I like Final Fantasy and fighting
To
games. I'll follow
chase
her.
your dreams at any price.
I don't know if does she play 14?
To seek glory for your team. No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of the Quidditch
I wonder
champion?
how many more fighting games, I mean not fighting games, how many more Harry Potter games are they gonna come out with? Is there still like an audience for this? Like why? What? Is there still?
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Wait, they're kind of cute. Look at the way they're hopping. What? Oh, you can beat them up. I have to have 20 friends. I guess it's like up to 20 people. I can see a lot of people play this, actually. Oh, okay, I was like, what's the purpose for that? Okay, I see. Like, we just wanted to blow up a toilet. Yeah, isn't right. Oh, they're just chilling. Wait, is there already a game like this? Why would you shoot? Why are they smoking? What? They're just smoking forever. It does seem like an interesting game, though.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
Lethal Company also made by one person?
All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
I feel... I feel like I need to... I think me and my friends already talked about this, rewatching the Star Wars movies, because I don't remember a lot of it.
We should get moving.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's like it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Did they showcase this before? I think we saw a trailer of this before. I think was it last year? Or is this the first time they're showing a trailer? It might be a different one that I'm thinking of. Like, the one I was thinking of had, like... Oh, God, I can't even remember. It was, like, these... Yeah, like those... Yeah. Oh, it might be the same one that I was thinking of. Because the one that they showed was a lot of those, like, dark cans, like a whole bunch of them coming from, like, this creature thing. think it might be the same one. I just didn't remember the name for it.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream.
It's the
So we got lots more for you.
Direct.
All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter. Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Oh, well, you called it. What was that? 7? Why can't I say that? Civilization.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment.
Not
but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
That's a good slogan. Feet. Oh, is this the Monkey King? Sun Wukong? Hi, Oscar. Hasn't this been in development for a while? Or am I thinking of a different one? They've released other trailers for it before, right? I mean, it looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, it is Black Myth Wukong. Oh, it's coming at the end of Whoa, VR! Asgard's Wrath.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust.
Yep.
But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still
Mark
glimmers.
Zuckerberg being a captain to
Even
sell
in
the
the
ship to
depths
the
of
bottom
the
without
unknown, like
abandoning.
mayflies. We die to live again.
What kid?
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
It's a child.
Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Once human? It had a beta? Oh, did you try it?
What does greatness mean for you?
Wow, did that say Lego Fortnite or did I read that wrong? SpongeBob? You in?
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Only these past 2 days.
Then there is much to learn.
The numbers are endless.
What is his build? Reminds me of when I played Gears of War. That's what their build reminds me of. Very clunky slash. Oh, it's called Space Marine. Wait, this is Warhammer Space Marine? Oh.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hoshino and Shigenori Sojiba.
I still need to finish Persona 3 Reload. I need to finish Persona 4 Golden. And I need to finish 5.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒に
I'm not giving it up. I'm gonna finish the Persona game.
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
I see, like, it's saying
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
That looks pretty cool.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Oh, they even have like samurai.
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You
I mean, that seems like it could be a fun game. Especially with the people behind it. Wait, October? Oh. I thought it would be like for next year.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs.
Played any of like the
now we're
going to
jump into the
they do have like the
Arkhamverse.
anime
Batman
cutscenes.
Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees.
King?
Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Maybe I should play some Batman games.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go?
Is this New York?
To destroy him.
There actually is like a real battle, like in real life. Like there's a war going on with rats. How huge they are and how much they're overtaking the city. It's inspired by New York. Official gameplay trailer.
When the bat falls, the rats rise.
The rats have been rising.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Oh, is it Street Fighter? Oh my god. Okay. King of Fatal Fury, Terry. Oh my god. I remember my first fighting game was King of Fighters 99. I love mine! My mains are mine. My Athena and Bao are my mains. Pretty. Street Fighter. It is a Street Fighter one then. Oh, what's happening? I tried getting into Street Fighter. I mentioned it before. For some people, they were saying like, oh no, like Tekken's harder than Street Fighter, but Street Fighter is harder for me than Tekken is. Oh, okay. If they are right, look, I was hesitant about trying Street Fighter again because I did try Street Fighter 5, but if they're adding I might try Street Fighter. Because again, like one of my first fighting games was King of Fighters 99, and that was my main was Mai, Bao, and Athena. Bella's the best name ever. Where's that coming from? Street Fighter had... Is Street Fighter 6? Is that the latest one? I don't know why I thought there was Street Fighter 7. It was 6, I guess. Maybe my mind is just like Final Fantasy 7. That's why I think 7.
I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
Oh, I never played. I don't know if this is it, but I never played Dragon Ball Z Fighter. Is this like a newer one, or is this just like
Just like I did that you talking about
a story?
Don't you dare! I'm not going to hell alone. You were only gonna ride. Are you ready? Do it! Well, the more you slice it,
I mean, it looks good.
Bye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
Oh, it is.
What?
I see.
Ever forgive you for this? Now you will suffer my wrath. You are a prison boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous open.
Dude, that looks really good though. Like I probably am not gonna play it, but it looks really good.
Don't think you can live. No way.
Also, a lot of these games are coming out like in the fall.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action.
I think it was...
Collect and decode the Mandel Brick, located in the
Man,
tourist center
time
at the
is
southeast.
like getting so...
We need to utilize
warped
terrain
for
for
me.
stealth
I
insertion.
can't remember if that happened
Execute
earlier this year or
swiftly
if it was last
and silently.
year. Or even before. Oh my god. I think it was earlier this year.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Luna, clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony clear. Go, go, go!
Wait, sorry. What is this?
Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower. Engaging. Second floor.
Ah! I got shot!
They're coming up.
I feel like this might have interested younger Miro that like to play Gears of War and COD and other, shooting games on Xbox 360.
The drill is over.
Live.
Operation commences. Good luck.
But I don't know.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
I mean, when I was like still in school. Like when I was still in school and I didn't have to worry about like bills. I didn't have to worry about being an adult, right? Like all I had to do was go to school and then do my homework and
prepared for landing.
play, and I would just play games.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Holy jiggle. Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. Oh, 2025. Fatal Fury Street Fighter 2 Turbo was your first fighting game? My first two was King of Fighters 99 and then Tekken 3. Those are my first two. I think I still have like the CD for my PlayStation. No one plays Infinite anymore? How do they afford this ad? Surely there's still some demographic or audience for it, right? Surely. Why does some of this art, not the art stuff, but some of the design, it's like League of Legends. Why are adult fighting kids?
Not interested.
Water balloon. Lots can make that for ya.
You're next.
Okay, it's on Switch and is it also on mobile? This is just like Gundam mech battles. I will say though, some of the designs look kind of cool. Yeah, like it doesn't matter like what kind of like we call them Gundams or whatever, mechs, whatever mecha, like I don't know, like that stuff just looks cool in general, no matter what it is.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Okay. The Black Phone.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I'm so confused. Is this all the same game? From like what they showed in the beginning to this?
I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Wait, I'm so confused. Is this like, oh, they're showing different.
To sleep.
Okay, it's not all the same. Okay, so this is a different one. Sleep awake. I was really confused.
If any ghost
they're just
actually
showcasing.
I'll protect you.
Okay, I see.
Amy,
I'll save you, no matter what.
Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? Should have some developer mode.
I don't really play a lot of like scary, creepy, like.
Dark times await us.
Yeah, it's a lot of different projects that they're showcasing. Oh my gosh, TikTok!
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there.
The correlation that they said,
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute
Five Nights at Freddy
on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming.
Oh, they are.
Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take
So I know
our
I'm not big
approach
on like horror and stuff, but I went through this
and
big
apply it
phase
to
where like
games.
I was
And
really
that's what
big
you
on
see
like
here. We're
Five
going
Nights
to
at
do
Freddy's
independent
and all
games.
the lore.
We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working on indie projects, which means that we can take risks.
I thought it was like a Five Nights at Freddy, like
and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling. We're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. All the stuff you have there, and I know we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon. Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
I don't know, I haven't heard.
And now here's the world premiere
I've
of
seen
a
a couple
brand new
streams
Power
like that,
Rangers
but-
game with a retro feel.
I feel the only thing people have said negative things about Five Nights at Freddy's was just like the movie. Some people did it. Enjoyed it. A Power Rangers game? I used to also be big. Yeah, I still love Power Rangers. You guys ever watch Power Rangers and you were like, I'm the green one or I'm the yellow one? I still watch it with my cousin. I feel like if this was like at an arcade, I would play it. It's all over the place. Kind of, yeah. It's Mormon time. What is this? Is it dead? Its eyes. It's been through some stuff. Aww. Is it saying goodbye? Oh, it's just hugging. Okay, I thought they were saying goodbye to it. Look, it looks kind of cute. You know? Is this one of those games where it's wholesome and then it turns dark? What the heck is that? Oh, it's grown! It's not a baby anymore. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? Oh. Deer and a boy.
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
Not me thinking that they were gonna say. They already said it wouldn't happen.
Best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
What the heck? They're throwing potatoes?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
What the heck?
In the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
Did they just
The last
show
time I
sex?
ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Just stop the walk on his head.
Come on! To the task!
To the fucking task.
Kingdom come. Oh, they're coming, all right.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san.
Silent Hill.
Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Huh? Ew! I don't like horror stuff. I don't like spooky stuff. Oh my god. I don't like 16. What is that? Are they getting possessed or something? What the fuck? Ew! 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 Well, if you think this game looks kind of weird, I mean, they mentioned, is it also the creator of Silent Hill? Or someone that worked on Silent Hill? And I mean, Silent Hill is kind of a weird game itself also. Or movie, or game, whatever, same thing. Like, you know, it's just Silent Hill overall, it's just... I've only seen clips of it, and oh, the heck? Huh? You can even go into a dog? Is that a chicken nugget? What is that? Wait, is that a peanut? What is that? Oh, it's a killer bean? Is that...
That's what I call a dramatic entrance.
I've never played this.
There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really? Really?
I don't know, they kind of look like chicken nuggets to me. But yeah, I can know the, yeah, bean.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An
Oh,
international
it's like what that old man
organization
did to you.
powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you.
Oh,
Before you die.
the Dies of Fringe one. Oh, that's where it's from. Oh, okay.
and I will make them pay for it.
Killer Bean Early Access.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Leprince and Emmerich Toa.
More French.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
Stop being French.
When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits.
Wait, the name is Karen?
You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual
Final boss of manager.
You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
I want to go to France one day, but I kind of want to go to Italy first. Is this also like a spooky thriller? Maybe not thriller. I don't think that was supposed to be funny, but I laughed at it anyway. Oh, okay, so it's a game about hiking up the mountain and the journey that comes along with it. I don't know if I wanna... roleplay as a hiker. Oh, Cairn. But it sounded like they said Karen. Okay, Karen. Karen. Is that how you pronounce it then? Karen?
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Me when I reject tasty little treats. You recently played Stanley Parable. Oh, I've heard of that. Wanderstop.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
The Fold.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
Do you feel it?
I do. Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna. These are incredible. They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the 9. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
This reminds me of like
Remember
movie
stepping.
trailers.
Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. The Fold is a strange place.
This like specific format that they follow. It's that same like Dune session. And the same sound effects in like a lot of movie trailers.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
Palworld?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Oh, Monster Hunter Stories.
I didn't say that, guys.
Update. Oh, they have them on sale. Did you guys see Square Enix is also having a sale? I think the Tifa figure that's usually like 180 is on sale for like 160 or something like that.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend. On guard! To your greatest final chapter.
Got your body. I don't think Mio's ready for Resident Evil 4. Where's Resident Evil 4 coming from? My foot was falling asleep. Did you just... Oh, I guess not ripped his head off, ripped his mask off.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos.
Sometimes I feel bad when I don't get super excited for games because I know a lot of people worked really hard on them. And not that it matters what I think or anything, but sometimes
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5,
really
is a
hard on
next-gen
that game.
looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer.
Oh, it's already next month.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome 2 developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Are you coming out with another one?
Oh no. What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
We made Among Us. Dude, Among Us. That's actually kind of wholesome that they're doing that, like paying it forward.
I'm Ian from Shape Shot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We're Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Killing crewmates helped me games. Well, that's like, honestly, that's a really wholesome project that they're doing.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
What?
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Wait, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Wait, what? They clearly vented in front of them. How did they just... Why didn't they press the emergency button? Okay.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Name? Sonic X Shadow.
A definitive greatest hits collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from the standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
That name makes me laugh. I was gonna say, what were they thinking? No, they know exactly what they were doing with that title. So fast.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
After they both finish their adventure, they kiss. Google says, I see. I believe it.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened.
Unsay that, Miguel.
One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future. Until
Still gotta watch
it
Dune. I
created
heard it's
me.
really good.
But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl?
You can choose?
Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
I missed it. Oh, there hasn't been a game that's like hyped you up. I guess.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff.
Like the only game
So
I'm
Battle
looking forward to at
Aces
the moment
is the RTS game
Dawn
for
Trail.
everyone. It's for players that are
Like,
brand
as
new
far
to
as, like, that
RTS
hasn't been
as well
released yet,
as RTS
coming out.
veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. we want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right.
Yeah, we
Our
reached
next
$100
premiere
for my
unveils
birthday
the exciting new
donut
destination
goal,
for a
so
game that
I'm
Shadow
gonna do a
dropped at the
poll.
Game
I
Awards
announced it
last
on my-
year.
I put it in my
The
Discord, but
finals
I'm doing
with
a
its
poll at the end of
unparalleled
Summer Game
destruction
Fest.
wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where
skate game
contestants
to
will be
play?
going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
What is that? Advertising for a live service game? Ship me to what address? I can give my real address out. They separated these shows without story games? I guess they're just wanting to show like variety of stuff coming up.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Okay.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy
to announce
starting
deluxe and collectors
tomorrow.
for more money. Woo.
Next,
I wonder what it
we
entails,
promised
though.
you
I think
some
it's cool whenever
expansion
the
content for Alan
collector
Wake 2.
stuff has like a figure or something.
I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow.
That's true.
Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs,
a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
What is happening?
I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
The guy from Lost? Is that a TV show?
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Through the endless
Amazon
tides of
game.
times, they've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise, where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is Eternum.
I was trying to remember the name because I was like, there was an Amazon game that came out or whatever.
That's right.
New World.
Okay. New World
so I guess-
Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use cross-play as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment
Oh my
HSR in the
gosh,
chat to
they're
claim
live
a
on
special
TikTok.
in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Oh, so it's like another... That's another game I debated on trying out, Honkai Star Rail.
It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream.
Like, I couldn't really get into Genshin Impact. And then I was like, maybe I might like Honkai Star Rail more. Maybe. That's another one that I was debating on trying out, too. I think gacha games in general kind of
Nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
I'm guessing if you play, you understand what's happening because I don't know what's going
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? You played the whole Genshin because your girlfriend wanted you to cosplay Genshin character? They just don't give a shit about spoilers and trailers. I don't even know what's happening, and I'm 100% gonna forget what just happened in the trailer. Not okay. I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna forget what just happened. I'm not retaining anything from it. Dark and Dark. Oh, I've heard. Didn't they come out like a beta for this or something? I thought I saw some streamers playing this before. Oh, is it already out? And it's just announcing that it's free to play now? Honkai Star Rail is much more fun than like Genshin Impact? If that's the case, then yeah, I might like it more. It bugs you that the skeletons bleed? Oh, that's true. I didn't bother. Any good games announced? Hi, Pinky. I guess depending what kind of game you're hyped about. Like if you're into like Persona games, or if you're into like Silent Hill games, like.
There you have it,
Oh,
the
there's,
unforgiving
like, the
fantasy
Batman game is
FPS
like a-
dungeon PvPvE
That's like a
adventure
raccoon.
Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our
removed, but
VIP
it's back
section
on
thanks to the
Steam.
Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami
Oh yeah,
Path of the
there's an
Gods.
Among Us show that's coming out. Oh, so the creators of Among Us, like the developers, they're not coming out with like another like Among Us 2 or anything like that, but they decided to use a lot of their funds to fund other indie games. So they announced this like Sloth project or something. So they're helping fund other indie games since their games did so well. So that was like a wholesome project. This game is from Capcom? Oh. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Sussy Baka. Cool.
Don't choose your party animals and you know the fun is this way, so let's go.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal.
Don't yell at him.
Come on, faster. Let's get those moving.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
Actually, what office jobs are like.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Skate?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Yay, skateboarding game. They're working on a skateboarding MMO game? What?
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld.
Palworld.
I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Wow, a whole new island. I never played this because I figured it wouldn't last long. I was like, why am I gonna pay money for... We're gonna move on from really fast. Xbox dedicated servers. An oil rig? They're having soccer.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
Oh.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020,
Look,
we have
Valorant.
been fortunate to serve
love
players
Valorant.
in their pursuit
What
of
about
what we
PlayStation?
call the Valorant moment. The
so
big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
A whole new group of...
Target down.
Oh, is this a new character? No? I don't really play Valorant, guys. Why does he remind me of you? Probably his mannerism. Like, I recognize some of the characters, but
Time for the fireworks.
okay. It's probably for a new server then. She's a vampire Latina? I don't know.
What's this?
That's Jet. And then I think I don't know who this guy is.
Reeling them in.
Isn't Sombra from Overwatch?
No one can hold their breath.
That's Viper? Console. Oh, coming to console. Okay.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your
Console
input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion
Yeah, it wasn't
and
so much
expression
like
to
the
Valorant has
showcase,
been
like, new
the
characters,
biggest
it was
joy of
just
the ride so
showcasing, like,
far.
all the-
And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Yeah. It really was like, okay. Alright, they're showing Valorant stuff. I'll be right back.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the
never
first
saw the
one
appeal.
for Inside
I
Out.
long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit. worthless.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be
They
thrown
did
away.
not announce Kingdom
One second,
Hearts
Lance.
4.
Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley. Oh yeah? Watch this. Come on. No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung
Inside
credit
Out is
when you
good?
purchase through
Yeah, I
June
never watched the
17th,
first one.
plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024!
Chicken.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes,
Is he doing
Chicken
okay?
does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today,
He's-
Chicken is excited
What-
to share a
what?
new game that Chicken
Does he really
and
need the
Chicken's
money?
buddies
Why
are in
is he in a
called
chicken
Squad
outfit?
Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look
I
at
wonder
your
how much he got paid for this.
I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
And your sword play.
Wait, is that Midoriya from My Hero Academia? Oh no, I thought it was Midoriya. I thought it was from My Hero Academia.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a lumberjack.
The perverted little guy with a grape head.
Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You can definitely.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
Bringing out a different story. This time I'm mistaken. Foreheading you a hardware breaking.
I've been wrong.
I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
This is I'm here to appeal to a younger audience. I was about to say,
Go chop some
this
trees,
is,
would you? I'd be delighted.
is this considered a boomer humor? Like, I'm.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. I came from
This is
inside.
all an advertisement, I think, for a mobile game.
Do you want me to shut the door or?
iPad kid audience looking. You think kids would laugh at this?
What?
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュージェン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、 そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
The first time they showed the trailer, I think it was during State of Play, but I didn't see it. So I didn't really watch it.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove!
Glove!
I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them! As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Well, what about this one? This is I think this is a game to be hyped about. I know we were talking about how there weren't really a lot of games coming out that we're hyped about, but
Don't worry, the hunter is here.
I mean, this looks really good.
Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Wish list now.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
I had forgotten about this. It did. I remember when it first showed it. It did look really cool. I had forgotten about this game. I think it has been like a year now.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The face of this is here!
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
This game looks fun. I wonder when it comes out.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Games Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned, because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom opening night live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
No Kingdom Hearts. Well, I mean, they stated there wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts. Isn't the next show coming up? They had stated already. They made it clear, and we were still like, maybe they're lying. No. Okay. Which horror game? Jesus Christ, that is loud. Why did it say it gets so loud? Sorry, it got really loud for. Okay, we'll do it between two choices, I think. Which horror game to play?
I can do anything, be anyone that I want, that I want.
Dead Space remake.
I can do
Okay, so either more Dead Space remake. No, I'm not doing it on Discord. I'm doing it on stream. I said that I was doing it on stream.
I have to do the whole thing from the top.
Tokyo Game
Hi, everybody,
Show
and
is
welcome to the Day of the
What
Devs
is
portion
Tokyo
of the
Game
show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so
That
just sit
is
back and relax and enjoy Day of the
26,
Devs Summer Games Fest
2024.
edition.
So not until September.
Oh, that's a prop.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brother Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes.
Okay, so I put the
Well, if
poll
you're in the latter,
up
we're very excited to announce their next
between Dead Space remake, so it'd be me playing more of Dead Space remake, or between Resident Evil 5.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy
If you
Games.
see it at the top of
And
the
I'm
Twitch
Dan,
chat.
Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
Yeah, it would be co-op with Revenge.
EVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Battlevision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets, multiplayer.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers, horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion. And the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters.
It would be
each
like
with
the
its
same
own
thing
playstyle
where
and
last
home
time when I
arena.
played Dead Space, where I would
When after
play
the Ragtag
for, like,
team,
a bit.
that win
I can
shapes
only
the
play
stats,
so much of Dead
outcomes,
Space.
and narrative events of the season for
But yeah,
everyone.
if as far as
Gameplay is
finishing
simple
a
enough to
game,
jump
I would
into,
most likely
but as you rise
actually
in the
finish
ranks,
Resident
you'll
Evil
unlock
5.
new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies.
It's really,
Charismatic
I think Dead
captains
Space
front
is
each
just really
team.
hard for someone
Captains
who's
run the
not a fan of
playfield
horror
with
games
big personalities
to
and
finish.
outsized power in the form of
It's like it
time-turning
it's not
special
a bad game,
abilities.
right? And it's actually pretty fun. But with a lot of with it being like a horror game and me screaming most of the time,
When building the wild
there's
world
only
of
I can only
BVN, we weren't
last.
just
I
influenced
think I
by
can
our
only
own
last
game,
about
Clash
3
Heroes.
hours playing.
We were also inspired by the
Versus like
theatricality and
Resident Evil 5,
spectacle
maybe
of
I'll probably
Eurovision.
last
Cappy's
longer.
art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic
I think it
roster
was
of
Resident Evil
hand-drawn
5
and
that we
hand-animated
suggested, right?
characters, fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battlevision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and
Others
Seven
played
Webs.
what? That's kind of funny. Troll, but kind of funny.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Data Devs for a chance to introduce Battlevision Network.
Well,
We're grateful to
I
our
know that
awesome
it was her
partners
suggestion.
Netflix.
I was saying I
Wishlist
don't
the game,
remember
join
if
the
it was Resident Evil 5 or what I was saying. I
Our next
appreciate your
title
hope
comes
for
to us from the Game
KH4
Bakers,
'cause I had
a small
none.
studio in Montpellier, France,
I
who
mean, a
claim
lot of
to
people
make
didn't have
games the
hope
same
for
way
it.
they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven.
I mean,
will take
I
us
don't
to
think
dizzying
a
heights, which
game
quite frankly
has
give
to
me the
be-
heebie-jeebies.
has
So
to
hold
take
on
place
tight,
at night
making its
for it to
gameplay
be
debut
scary.
today.
It can still be
This
daytime and
is
still be
Canon.
like creepy. I like how you said the vote is tied and then last minute I was like Resident Evil 5. No, they did confirm that
Hi,
it wasn't going to be
I'm
there,
Emric
but
from
people
the
were
Game
still like,
Bakers.
including
Maybe
me,
you know
I'm
us
people.
for Fury or Haven.
Like, oh, maybe they're
Fury
just
was a hack and
saying
slash
that.
and even an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free to love who you want.
All right.
Today I'm presenting our next game,
We'll
Cairn,
do co-op.
the final part of our Freedom trilogy.
Okay, all right. That
In
is
Cairn, you play
it
an
for
alchemist
Summer
who's
Game
climbing a
Fest.
deadly
I'm not
mountain.
really gonna watch
You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached
the
before.
depth thing. I'm
You are
gonna
obsessed by
work
this
on
ascent,
YouTube
and you are
stuff.
climbing
So,
to free yourself from your own chains.
I'm hoping to have a new YouTube video up tomorrow.
Cairn is what we call a survival climber.
So please look
You have
forward
to
to
climb,
that.
but
Have
also
a great
survive in the
rest every
mountains.
day. So,
The climbing is very realistic.
Take care. Thanks so much for stopping by, hanging out,
can
and
climb
watching it
absolutely
together with
everywhere,
me. Had
as long
fun.
as you manage to keep your balance and
We'll be
stamina.
streaming some more tomorrow.
If you are careless, you fall.
Probably just straight up started with Baldur's Gate 3.
Falling,
Depends if Revenge wakes
trying
up at
against the
same
same
time.
route
I do.
or a completely different route. Trying
If
over
not, we'll
and
just
over.
play a little bit of 14 before.
To make it, you
Cairn
have to
will be
push
for him to wake
yourself
up. But yeah,
to go
tomorrow
beyond
for
your
sure.
limits.
Be playing more Baldur's Gate 3. All right,
Each
have a good
wall
rest
to
of your night,
climb
your
feels
day.
like an
Take care of
opening,
yourselves, and I will
almost
see you
like a boss
tomorrow.
fight.
Goodbye.
Even though you can climb free